Alright, you know what? It's not very often that I talk about magazines, or even at all, actually. And plus, I don't even know why I'm even subscribed to magazines still. Like, this is one of those magazines that I'm subscribed to since childhood, and that is Sports Illustrated, alright? I don't know what was going through my head when I was a kid, but that's fine. Because you know what? This edition is talking about FaZe Clan. Yes, you heard that correctly. FaZe Clan for July's issue of 2021. So, given that the recent controversy that's been going on right now with the FaZe Clan, I figure why not look over this article since I have this magazine in my possession anyway. So, let's go ahead and have a look. If we keep scrolling through, all right, there we go. It's page 30. We have basically the FaZe Pro team for esports, and I guess the athletes too. I guess I don't know. It's hard to really. I don't really know FaZe Clan like that. You know, ever since like the early 2010s, they have changed since then. As we look through this article, you know, they talk about the genesis of how FaZe Clan came about, how they got their fame. So they got their claim of fame through like, you know, trick shotting and all that through Modern Warfare 2. You know, the COD series. And if you remember how those things used to go, all you would normally see is basically, because you got the fire, because you light my flame. And it's like not very appealing after looking at it from 10 to 12 years from now. I may have ruffled some feathers, haven't I? I guess I had to deal with the fandom. They talk about how they evolve through their first iteration of FaZe, which is through content creation, and then they got into esports after like a good several years. So they would have teams for COD, Counter-Strike, PUBG, FIFA? A pro FIFA team? What? Okay. Rainbow Six, that's understandable. Fortnite, sure, it's understandable. Valorant, absolutely understandable. And Rocket League. For the love of God, why? Why? Yeah, they've pretty much scattered around those several games. But they've also kind of had, like, a new form of FaZe, which is called Atlanta FaZe. I don't know much about Atlanta FaZe. I only knew that their introduction was down at the Georgia Convention Center down in College Park. That was the only introduction game I ever knew about because of Modern Warfare 2019. So that's mainly about it. They usually get into the strategies, the OG members like Temper, Banks, Apex, Rain. You know, that basically that list of people who originally started. They've gone into how they will play games, make YouTube videos and Twitch streams about gaming, you know, until they became an all-around entertainment group as a whole. They kind of strayed away from that after a little while. So, yeah. So peep this, right? In the article, they said one of his favorite moves. I think. Hold on. Who are they referring to? Okay, so Ben Simmons, right? They asked Ben Simmons why he likes FaZe Clan. He's like, one of his favorite moves for the Call of Duty games is a spinning, jumping, falling to the ground no scope kill, which is like a 360 whatever no scope. Oh God, I'm such a nerd for knowing that. I don't know why I did that. I guess this article is being totally fair, which is good, you know, because legacy media does not care for YouTubers or anyone from this platform at all. You know, they do not really care for internet people. So, you know, I'm glad they're giving FaZe a little credit here. And then they get into the whole drama section of the FaZe Clan, talking about how FaZe Rain and FaZe Banks had a falling out, and how FaZe Rain was kicked out because of his addiction, all that sort of thing. FaZe also got into how he was addicted. So, you know, I'm not fully into the lore, but, you know, I guess this is appropriate to put on a magazine. Sure. Then they get into a little bit of a controversy with Tfue, who was a member, part of the Fortnite team. Tfue, who's also a streamer, by the way. I guess they did not have a good revenue for him, so he's just like, hey yo, I'm out of here, I'm about to sue y'all. so strange, dude. So, you know, they get into a whole bunch of like gaming industry stuff about contracts and negotiations, you know, stuff that I normally don't see because I'm a nobody. Yeah, they also talk about what the fuck, I don't know, dude. This is like weird, dude. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this magazine out of here, because if I'm gonna be honest here, you know, I don't really care for FaZe Clan now. I didn't even really care for it back then, but you know, it is impressive how they did build up a team. But problem is, they did stray away from the original plan, which was gaming content. So, you know, there are some OG fans out there who do not care for what FaZe is doing right now, especially for what's been going on recently with this whole cryptocurrency thing. So if you don't know, or been living under a rock, I would like to give a little credit to Coffeezilla here. I'd recommend watching the full 35 if you want a lot of detail into it, but I'll give you cliff notes. So essentially, a few of the FaZe members, notably K, I think Samurai was involved, and Rice Gum, they were all involved in this crypto called Save the Kids. And pretty much what happened, this was a pump and dump scheme where a lot of them sold a lot of their share after it was after there was a pre-sale and everything launched. FaZe K pretty much sold all of it. As a result of what's been going on, FaZe K was ultimately kicked out of the clan because of the fallout, and most of the FaZe members involved with that crypto were suspended. There were some aftermath fallout to this, which is strange, yeah, you know. And the developers behind it were shady, beyond shady, making crypto look really bad from this, based on the whole scheme altogether. Yeah, hopefully the SEC will give them a bit of a call. The FTC will also give them a call, be like, hey yo, what do you think you're doing? But yeah, like this whole thing, especially with that whole magazine, it just threw me for a loop. You know, seeing that they got into a really big controversy here, it's gonna be strange how to see that play out for the rest of the month of July, especially when this is their month. So there you go. But yeah, that's all really I say. You know, FaZe, whatever, dude. I'm not fazed by it. Yeah, nah, none whatsoever, dude. Thankfully, I was not invested in their coin. Thank God. But hey, what can you do? Except for feel phased about it.